Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today, continuing the tour of my apartment, I have the kitchen for you. It's small, so this one will be pretty quick, but I hope that you like it, and I hope that it helps you if you are having trouble, if you moved into a newer apartment and you kind of want your kitchen to have a little bit of like, I don't know, a personal vibe. That's what I tried to do here, and I hope that you like it. So to kick things off, I get a lot of questions about these bar stools. Danny always jokes and says that it's like we have a full bar because we literally have 5 bar stools and that's way too many. I probably should have gotten 4, but these are from Target. I will link them down below. They're pretty easy to put together. I did have to have someone tighten them because they kept like making these weird noises because we didn't do them tight enough. But all these guys are from Target, the whole army, and I love them. And next up, I'm gonna do this in the beginning because this is my beloved trash can. I saw this on New Darling's page and I was like, oh my gosh, that white trash can is so pretty, because before we had just kind of like a crappy trash can. And when I saw this on their page, I was so excited, not even knowing how practical it was. This trash can is everything. I won't go on for too long, but the trash bags just fit it perfectly, so you can like maximize the amount of trash. It reminds you when you need to order trash bags again. It's like, it's just like freaking amazing. Best trash can ever. It's Simply Human, and I'll link it down below. But I really love this trash can so much. It's been a practical purchase that like truly was 100%. So this is just a little area that is when you're going into the kitchen, and this table is an antique that we had in our old apartment that really was our dining table. And this apartment we can't fit a dining table, because we have the bar. But so I decided to keep this because for things like Thanksgiving, we had people over and everyone was able to sit at it, and it was awesome. So we put this here, and it is like a fold leaf, I think that's called, table. So we have this here, which is perfect until Danny's shirts pile up on it. I'm gonna hate it. This is, I think, from Pier 1, I believe. And these I got at a little store in Michigan that I always go with Rachel, Jack Up Rachel, and we love that store. She showed it to me. It's Rail and Anchor. I got this at a little store that doesn't exist anymore in Asheville, and I love it so much. It's this cool fox head. And then this is a cookbook that Rachel Martino gave me for my birthday, and I just think it's really pretty, so I got this book stand from Magnolia to hold it on, and a plant to add some greenery. And then when you walk in to the kitchen, the little kitchen, I decided to hang this here just so it, like, again, in this very like clean area, added some elements that felt more me. It's this cool cutting board with stars on it that I got from West Elm. It's one of their like local artist things. And then I added these fake plants up here. I don't think there would be enough light for a real plant, so I have this little fake dude. And this vase is from the Magnolia Target collection that you guys know I am obsessed with. And next up, another very practical thing is this little drying rack that I got from West Elm that I love. I love this rose gold. I think it's on sale right now, last time I checked. And I will link it down below for you guys. And then the next thing is this marble paper towel stand, that also another practical thing that I think looks really great, and I'm glad that I got. I will now direct you down to the runner. I spent a really long time trying to find a runner rug that I thought fit the space. This size was a little hard to find. This rug is, I love it, but it's not 100% what I wanted, so I still kind of like have my eye on like trying to find the most perfect one. But I do really like this one, and for the amount of like wear and tear it gets, it's holding up nice because Duke's always over here. We cook over here all week long. Now I will point you up to these light fixtures. There is one behind the camera, which it looks exactly the same. It's the same one. And I think it's from MP Designs, which is a guy in New Orleans that I found, and I love them. This like cord at the top is customizable, so you can pick whichever one you want. He has like a bunch of different colors, which is awesome. I chose red because I feel like I tend to gravitate towards warmer things, but I love those, and I'm so glad that I got them. Next are these shelves that I put up myself, and they don't look great. I honestly, for me putting them up, and Jess, who's filming right now, they do look good for our standards, but I wish that I would have had the handyman that created the bookshelves on our stairs do them. and I think I might have them redo them. But I put these shelves up and the one up here because that was one of the elements that I really wanted to add to the kitchen to make it, like I said, a little bit more personal and have something that didn't feel so starky, because that's just not really me or my style. And I got this big clock from West Elm. I love how vintage it is, even though it's not, and it's fully functional, which I mentioned before is, you know, one of Danny's few requests is having an actual functioning clock instead of one that doesn't. This French press that Danny uses pretty much every morning. Little trees that I got on Amazon, and this little baby Good Vibes Only that I believe is from Primark. And then this is a little whale mobile that is from a store that's actually down the street called Small Homes, and it's just a whimsical touch that I add that I really like. And then there's these glasses. Here's copper with wood, photographed so well, and to be honest with you guys, that's a big reason why I put them here. It just looks so good and it warms up the space so much. And then there is this little calendar that is from the Magnolia Target collection, as is this little measuring thing, and the faux plant in it is also from the Target Magnolia collection, unsurprisingly. Next up, I'll tell you guys a little bit about this fruit bowl. It's just like a marble thing. And I put the wood on top of it to kind of tie in everything and the elements that we have in here together. But this little bowl is so cute because it has some like foxes on it, and it's from Anthropology. And then this Kitchenaid Mixer is a refurbished one. I got it a few years ago when I couldn't really afford to splurge on a new one, and I got a gift card and could get a refurbished one, and I was so excited. This is like one of my, as a kid, really wanted possessions, and when I got it I was like so excited. So I love this so much. Next up, I want to talk about this shelf that's up here. This was one that the handyman did put up, which is why it looks so good, and I never ever could have done that up there by myself or with Jess. This little house is also from what was in the living room. It's continuing the Magnolia collection. These little guys are from an antique store upstate. And then this colander is actually also from the Magnolia Target collection, I say shamelessly. And then more copper to kind of, again, like tie in like the wood copper warm elements that I love. We have this little wine glass from Anthropology, and then more plates from the Target Magnolia collection. And I just honestly, like, I really love how the wood looks in here. Like, whenever he put it up, I was literally like so happy because I feel like it felt like me in a rental space, and that was really important to me. And next I will show you guys just the oven area. I don't know what to call this, but I guess where we actually cook. This towel's from the Target Magnolia collection. Bet you guys didn't know. So next up, one thing I really want to mention is this backsplash back here. I put up, it's a faux like sticker backsplash, and I have been so impressed by it. It hasn't fallen down. It was really tricky to put up, I'm not gonna lie, mainly because I'm just not a really good measuring person, and I tend to get antsy and I like try to put up as fast as I can. But this really, I think, changed the space a lot and made it also feel less starky. Then over it, I kind of changed this out a bunch, but this is both the towel and the cutting board are from the Target Magnolia collection. And I just like that the wood ties in all of the wood elements. And then I have this little rolling pin from Target up here, more of the marble. And then I got this Smeg toaster. This was another thing that, like, if I could have a Smeg fridge, and hopefully in our next apartment I do have a Smeg fridge, but this was one thing that I've always wanted a Smeg something, so toaster was like my like layover on the way there. And then I have this little faux plant, because again, everything in here I feel like doesn't get great light during like the fall winter, so I tend to put faux plants in here. I have this little cute spoon holder from the Target Magnolia collection. I forget what they're called, but you know, when you're cooking and you like put your spoon down. And then I have this kettle that is from Lord & Taylor. It's a Kate Spade Linux collab, and I love it. Danny uses it every morning to make coffee, and I use it every few mornings to make tea. And then next we have just these little dudes over here. I just added this to have some color. These little like dried flowers are from West Elm. And then this and this, again, the wood, tying in all of the wood elements, both from the Target Magnolia collection. And then this little, I don't even know what you call this, like, I don't know, art piece, is from a store down the street in Greenpoint. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it is from a local artist. And then these leaves back here, like in the living room, are also, they're just from Magnolia's website. And that is my kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a quick little small space, but I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that if you also have a small kitchen, some of these tips help you figure out how to make it you and how to have it feel a little bit more warmer. And please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe. I'm gonna work on creating all the other rooms and showing you the entire apartment, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, see you guys soon.